What's going on, guys? Welcome back into the channel. Welcome back into the Hidden Gems mini-series here on the channel, or rather the Hidden Gems Challenge. I don't know what the best name to call this is because I don't know how this is going to go, but we are finally back and we are within a franchise with this team, and we're going to play a game for you guys today. A couple of things that I got to catch you guys up on first, or we got to get out of the way before we can get into the game, and that is first and foremost, what the heck do we set our season goal as? I wish that we could play a game first, and I wish that I would have started in preseason so I could have gotten a game with them first to see how they play. But I think a realistic goal for us this year, we're going to set a goal at 7 wins because I don't want to just outright get fired. I guess I could change the setting for the coaches to not get fired, but I'm going to commit to 7 wins on the season because I feel like that's a realistic number with a 68, 70 overall team is what we're at now. And then I did go ahead, I made sure that the numbers were relatively okay. I had some trouble before this video because I accidentally simmed ahead in the original franchise that we started to make another video, not realizing it was that franchise. So I had to do the whole thing, making the roster again, all over again. So make sure you guys hit the like button if you guys want to see more of this, because it took a lot of effort to get here, and I'm hoping that it's worth it. I'm hoping that you guys will enjoy. With that being said, I just want to let you guys know that everything is on base right now. We're on base sliders, we're on the base staff progression system, staff points, everything is absolutely base until we decide that anything might need to be adjusted. The one thing that I did decide to do was utilize my pre-order bonus and the staff points that I had to try to get us a little bit of help here on the offensive side of the ball. And what I decided to do was mainly go for the boosted strength rating on offensive linemen, boosted awareness for offensive linemen. I'm hoping that that's going to help us out in some regard, but having less than 70 overall offensive linemen is probably not going to be pretty either way. So that's all that I have to update you guys on. Let's go ahead and jump into the game. So in game 1 here for this mini-series, what could be the only game that we play in this series, we are going to be taking on the Buffalo Bills, a very tough matchup, one of the better teams we could possibly be facing, one of the best teams we could be facing all season long. So tough matchup to start off with. What I will say is the advantage to having such a low overall team is that the upgrades for your players come in very quick. We got so many upgrades just off of weekly training, and that is our first sack in this entire thing by Terrell Lewis coming in and making that sack. So a beautiful play there by the defense, able to make something happen, getting some pressure off of the blitz. And that's what we're going to have to do if we want to get pressure on the defensive side of the ball. We're going to have to pressure the opposition. I mean, I don't know how much we're really going to be able to... And almost an interception. This is going to be a testament to the fact that, well, you know, I don't think that the CPU is really that good within Madden. The CPU controlling the Buffalo Bills should probably be able to dominate a 70 overall team, and we'll see if we can come away with the victory here. But we're going to get our first opportunity on offense. The depth chart has been set, and we're going to be rolling out with Cole McDonald in our first possession of the game. I wanted to hop into the settings real quick just to verify that I actually set this correctly. Yes, it is on all Madden skill level on simulation, 14 seconds Excel clock. I was just kind of surprised by how bad that first drive was for the Buffalo Bills. So we're going to go ahead now and jump back to the offensive side of the ball. But Kalen Ballage is going to be starting at running back for us. I've had so much success with him before that I wanted to give him the rock early and see if we can't develop him into a really nice back for us. Really good first run, though. And this is just going to show to you guys, if we do manage to have success with this team, it's really just going to go to show... I know that I'm saying that so weird right now. It's really just going to show you guys the effectiveness of these Hidden Gems players that I show you guys. I mean, Madden is not based on high overalls. You can always get away with low overall players. You just saw it there, Terrace Marshall coming across the field. He's only a 70 overall, and he was able to get open. I was able to buy time and get my guy open Oh, and that's acrobat interception by White, Tre'Davious White. I should have known he was in one-on-one coverage with the tight end. I don't know how he ended up in one-on-one coverage with the tight end, but we're going to have to be really careful and pay attention to where he's at on the field to avoid something like that happening again. So unfortunately, Buffalo getting the ball right back, even though things looked promising there in the early parts of that drive. So I do have hope. And I hope you guys do too, because there is some potential here for our team to actually make something happen. Unfortunately, that's going to hurt momentum as well. It looks like they are probably running the football. They are, and the blitz is able to get home for a loss of 2. That's going to be a tackle. I believe that is Terrell Lewis again coming into the backfield, and that's what it is. Okay, so I need to make sure that I set the play call cooldown on and everything like that, because I don't want to just be able to keep calling the same play over and over again and have that happen, because I know that that play is effective, but I certainly don't want to just be, cheesing it every single time. Oh, that's where things are going to get killer for us out on the outside. If we had any decent corners whatsoever, that play would have been shut down. Let's look at the reaction timing here by the defensive back. I mean, this should be every single day of the week. It should be broken up or the guy should be forced out of bounds. Unfortunately, we just have such bad corners that they're not going to be able to keep up out there on the outside. So Buffalo is continuing to hang on to the ball, able to convert on a 3rd and long situation, unfortunately. They're going double slants. Send a linebacker up to blitz. Oh, Josh Allen always able to make those throws off the back foot, and our tackling's atrocious. They're down to the 4-yard line. It looks like Buffalo's going to strike first. Are they going to be able to do it? They're going under center out of the goal line formation. This is maybe the strength of our team, is actually having pretty solid defensive linemen. We are able to get the stop yet again for a 2-yard loss. Looking promising. I was really hoping that they would just continue diving forward, because now there's the threat of them throwing, and this is where we're going to be very weak if they do decide to go play action and throw this football. 2 guys in the area, and it looks like Stephon Diggs is going to strike first in this game, putting them up 7-0. All right, coming back out onto the field, we're going to have to avoid Tre'Davious White. He does have his X Factor activated, and another nice run by Kalen Ballage. Looks like that's really what we just want to make sure we keep doing. Just keep handing the football off and making sure we take advantage of the bad pursuit angles that Madden has of the defensive backs and everything like that. So hopefully this isn't man-on-man coverage against Parkinson again this time. I probably should run this football. Parkinson's going to be wide open. Can we get the stiff arm off? Not quite. Able to get us up to the 36-yard line, though, right about where we were intercepted last time around. I think play action, we might be able to fake them out here because the safeties did come down. There we go. Colby Parkinson going to be into the end zone for a touchdown, tied up 7-7 early into the second quarter. We're never going to be able to get pressure against these guys unless we start blitzing. We have to make sure that we're sending blitzes pretty much every single play if we expect to get any type of pressure whatsoever. Otherwise, they're just going to be able to march their way downfield. I think going out of the 4-3 formation is going to be the most consistent because it's going to present them with a heavy front. Oh, Singletary, of all guys, just shaking off tacklers at this point. I can't believe it. All the way down to the 11-yard line. Singletary should not be able to break all of these tackles. It just goes to show how low overall our team actually is, because if it's Singletary breaking tackles, I'm a little bit worried about the other running backs we're going to be going up against in this league. All right, another reception down to the 6-yard line. Really, I think what our only hope is we have to hope that they run the football and fail to convert, if I'm being 100% honest with you guys. There they go. They make the toss to the outside, and they're unable to convert. So now we have to get a little bit tricky. 3rd and 6, we might have to call like a mid-blitz or something like that, or we're going to have to press up on our corners. I don't know. I don't trust it. I feel like it's going to be an easy passing touchdown. Oh, we got the rollout. It's going to count as a sack. Let's go. Davion Taylor able to come up with the sack, and that's going to force a field goal. That's exactly what I was talking about, guys. We need to be able to force field goals because they're probably going to force their way downfield. We either got to get pressure, we got to get basically strip sacks to get the ball back in our arena, or they're going to move the ball downfield and we got to force field goals at the end of those drives. That is to our advantage. So we're now down only 10-7. I have faith that we can go down and score a touchdown as long as we play this smart. And that'll put us up before halftime, and we're getting the ball to start off the second half. So I think that's going to be absolutely huge. We have not attempted to switch out quarterbacks. I don't think we need to at this point. I don't really like any of these calls that I have right now. I do like the idea of rolling out, though. Let's go ahead and just take the slide. I think I might have been able to get through there and pick up a couple extra yards, but I'm not going to chance it. Our hope of winning a game like this lies on the shoulders of maintaining possession of the football. I'm honestly really impressed with how well our offensive line blocking has been. It's kind of crazy. Go PA halfback sprint flat. Oh, ball up, Schwartz. That's going to be an interception. Oh, there we go. We got the auto blitz off of the edge. I think it's Patrick Jones the second, able to get the sack for us. Let's call our timeout. We need to make sure we put points up before half. So we're going to be backed up all the way to our 1 yard line. Hopefully we don't make a mistake here. All right, we got a little bit of breathing room up to the 5. I feel confident in a couple of different plays in this playbook that we can utilize to get ourselves out of this situation. We're going to go with the halfback toss crack to the left, and it looks like it might be set up to our advantage. If we get the blocks on the edge, and we do not able to make anything happen there. What are they going to call? I think PA Express Cross might work here. Should have just dumped that off to the halfback, guys. I think I'm going to go for it. I think there's a shot that we can make this happen. I think there's a shot that we can actually get a... What was I going to say? I think there's a shot that we can actually get a touchdown on this drive. There we go. Okay, let's take a timeout, regroup. 45 seconds. We're going to have to play to the outside, and the only way to do that is like deep crossers or potentially, and let's flip this because I want to go, well, do I want to go away from the X Factor corner, or do I want to go away from the superstar safety? That's really the question. Oh, a dot? They're not going to give it to him. His foot goes out of bounds. Booth review, though. Okay, we're going to get it. First big break. Now PA Crossers time. Come on, Barrios, get there. Not the man to be running that route. If we had our speed in that route, we would be all right. That probably would have been a touchdown if we had our speed out there. Can't get the catch, but I think we might be getting roughing the passer. We are. Let's go. We're getting all the luck here right now. Roughing the passer is going to advance us to about the 50-yard line. It just keeps giving us the same formation. Let's put Marshall on a streak, see if he can't... See what that safety's doing. Oh, yeah. Nope. Bad throw. Incomplete. 22 seconds now. Marshall on the comeback. Is he capable of running that route effectively? He is. And he came down with it. Timeout on the board. 32 seconds left. We're in field goal range, but I think we gotta take a shot. I think we gotta take a chance here of some sort. We got Barrios, Marshall. Do I have something else where I can hit Schwartz? No, I really don't. Oh, we're not going to get the points on the board now. Oh, man. We're going to go to the half down 10-7 because it stopped me in my rollout and I wasn't able to get out to the sideline. 10-7 at half. Man, a couple of mistakes have prevented us from being able to put more points on the board, but otherwise, I really think that we're pretty much in control of this game. Can we go back to the well once again? Yes, Marshall is going to get the catch on the sideline. Guys, there's no way around it right now. We have to find a way to put some points on the board. Vertical's half back out. This actually looks pretty good. Get that catch right in there. What a dot by Cole McDonald. Let's go hurry up offense while we have them off balance. We're just hitting the back-to-back play. Come on, Parkinson. Truck over him. Gets us down to the 6-yard line. Let's go. Let's go hurry up offense again and call something slightly different. 24 zone open might be good. Down to the 1-yard line. And this is where we get the automatic. There's a couple of automatic plays right here. Let's go with the mesh. There's the touchdown. Kalen Ballage gets the receiving touchdown out of the backfield. That's going to be able to put us up by 4 points. Driving downfield here. Buffalo's on the 35-yard line with a 3rd and 4 situation. Can we stop them? No, of course not. We just got to get the stop down here in the red zone. I should have been able to cover the running back there, but I think somebody would have been open no matter what. Epineza going down is absolutely horrible for us. He's our only pass rusher with any sort of potential. Another easy completion. Josh Allen's 13 of 15. Honestly, with how bad our secondary is, that you would think that the CPU would know, let's just throw this thing downfield. Let's take deep shots to guys like, you know, our good players like Stephon Diggs. Did we just force a fumble and Weaver picked it up? I don't think that's going to stand. He had to have been down, right? There's no way we get this lucky. Booth review, that almost certainly means that he was down by contact. I want to take a look at this one. Oh, yeah, he was down. Although it was kind of close. I think that's an overturn, though. Yep, 1st and goal type of situation. Their red zone play calling has been absolutely atrocious. I don't know what they're doing here. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'll take it. Another run down to the 4-yard line. Maybe they're influenced by the big runs that they were able to get earlier on. And that's what's causing them to try to run the football. Wide open man. No surprise there. They are going to go back up. That'll put them up by 3 points, but again, plenty of time left in this one. All right, let's start off with a play action attempt here. Nice little throw over the linebacker's head to Braxton Berrios. Cole McDonald having a pretty solid day, all things considered. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. His passing accuracy hasn't really been there, but what else can we expect from a 50-something overall quarterback? Kalen Ballage has really been a rock for us on the ground. 8 rushes for 42 yards. We should really use him more. And we're just going hurry-up offense at this point. We're not going to be able to get another playoff. That takes us to the 4th quarter, down 17-14. And I think if we play our cards right, we'll get one more possession. So it doesn't matter really what they do. As long as we leave ourselves enough time for an extra possession, I think we'll be golden. I think one of my favorite things about Kalen Ballage has to be that he just falls forward. Come on, quick little possession catch. We have not really gotten a good opportunity to utilize Mitchell Schwartz the way that I want to. There we go. Throw it to him over the middle. Pick up 15. There we go. We've cleared him out. Cole McDonald gets to use his legs. Gets us up to the 10-yard line. Beautiful. Now we're in scoring territory. Absolutely. Let's go with the halfback screen. We haven't hit him with it yet today. And honestly, I'm going to go inside zone because they're leaving the lane for us. If you're going to clear out like this, I'm going to take the easy touchdown, and that's going to put us up 21-17. A whole bunch of time left. Let's see what the Bills do on their possession. We're certainly going to get the football back, if I'm not mistaken. And guys, it could be a very quick change of possession here, right back to us as the Bills get themselves into a third down situation. Josh Allen slinging it across the field out of bounds, unable to make that a reception. And guys, we might be coming away with a win here because now we have our consistency on offense. We have a rhythm down. All we got to do is run the football out, and that's what we've been good at today. Fair catch this one. And we just got to burn 4 minutes of clock and maybe go down and try to put some more points on the board and just ensure this victory at this point. So I'm just going to let you guys ride along for the entire thing, starting off with this trap play right here. Huge blocks all around, leverage our cornerback. Taking it up to the 46-yard line. Let's try and get Kalen Ballage over 100 yards. Why don't we? Another nice trap block. And another huge run. Kalen Ballage, unfortunately, our right tackle goes down. We got to be careful of the injuries here at this point. I also got to turn on chew clock. But Kalen Ballage looking a lot like Najee Harris in this Steelers uniform. 102 yards now for him. We're going to substitute. I don't see any reason to try to risk injury on anybody else. Now we're down below 4 minutes. Don't fumble. Don't fumble. I need to... Another offensive lineman goes down. Or no, that's Jacob Harris. That's our backup tight end. I need to go into coach adjustments real quick and make sure that we have ball carrier on conservative. Let's just get out of here without fumbling the football. Those injuries, though, are giving them free timeouts. That's something to be concerned about. Oh, big blocks. Jalen Samuels able to spring us for another 10 yards. 114. I don't know why I'm hurrying up offense. I need to kill this clock. I am going to try to put some points on the board for good measure at the end here, though, whether that be a passing or a rushing touchdown. We are a 70 overall team, so we got to pad the stat sheet a little bit to make sure that we're getting some form of development with these guys. That takes us to the 2-minute warning. 21-17 is the lead, and the Buffalo Bills are going to have to start taking those timeouts once we cross over and get this first down. I'm going to come straight out in the goal line formation and just power it forward on the halfback dive. I trust Jalen Samuels now. He's thrown a couple really nice blocks for us on these plays. And there we go. Ballage picks up the first down. Now let's go with like fullback dives, stuff like that, just to kill clock. Jalen Samuels, as I mentioned, going to get the handoff on the fullback dive. Able to break a couple of tackles up to the 3-yard line now. And I say we go with a quarterback sneak. I know we're going from the 3-yard line here, but I want to force them to use that last time out. That'll take us down to the 1. And you know what? Cole McDonald has had a heck of a day. Let's go ahead and pay it off with a second quarterback sneak, this time to the left side. Hopefully he doesn't get an animation that causes him to fumble or anything. There we go. That's the touchdown, and that's what's going to seal it. The only thing left to be determined is whether Buffalo is going to put a consolation score on the board. I'll let you guys know that, but we're going to win a game here with this all Hidden Gems team, 70 overall pretty much and below for almost every single player in this game. And, you know, things are looking pretty good. If you guys want to see more of this into a mini-series, let me know. And it's official, 28-23. The Bills were able to drive down and put another passing touchdown on the board. But let's take a look at some of the stats from our Hidden Gems team. Cole McDonald, 240 passing yards, 63% completion, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and that rushing touchdown added on top. Kalen Ballage, 127 yards rushing and 1 touchdown. Receiving, Colby Parkinson had a big day, 102 yards. Marshall, we counted on quite a bit for 77. Barrios, 26, and Schwartz, 34. Blocking wise, no sacks to be noted. On the defensive side of the ball, we did get 3 sacks, 1 from Terrell Lewis, 1 from Davion Taylor, and 1 from Patrick Jones. No interceptions for us, and that's pretty much all there is to note about it. Let's go ahead and hop out, and I hope that we got some more upgrades, because like I said earlier in the video, one of the benefits of having such a low overall team is how many upgrades will roll in really quickly for you. So right off the bat, we get 2, and we do get 1 for Barrios, which is absolutely huge. As our slot receiver, that's going to help continue to develop him. And then Cole McDonald as well. Let's develop him as a strong arm to hopefully get some more throw power as we progress him. He's going to get, I mean, his XP bar is 3,000 XP. He should basically be getting an upgrade every single game at this point. But that's where we stand. Next game up would be against the Raiders. I may do this in a couple of different ways. I'm not going to go for every single game, but if you guys do want me to turn this into a mini series, you have to let me know by leaving a like on the video and commenting down below, as well as subscribing to the channel if you guys haven't already. And give me all that feedback. Let me know what you want to see, and we'll try to get this team progressing. I'd like to even do a draft with this team to draft a couple of different guys to add to the Hidden Gems team and supplement the roster. So I do hope that you guys found this enjoyable. If you did, leave a like on the video, leave all that feedback. As always, I'll see you guys in the next video, and I hope you guys have a good one.